God bless and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's KingT420SCC back with another smoking reaction. This reaction, y'all, I'm sorry to say it, but we're going to call it on her back or on her knees, her choice. And with that being said, we got a few quick videos we're going to jump right into, and we're going to check it out. So, let's go. If you're not willing, someone else will. Women ruin good men. All right, let's go with it.
Pound Town talk. If you're in a committed relationship and you're no longer having Pound Town with your man because you just don't feel like it, but you expect him to stay within that relationship and not wander out, not look at corn, not take care of it himself, you're abusing your husband. I said what I said, like it or not, come after me, I don't care. Think about it like buying a home. You buy a beautiful home, it comes with a wonderful bathroom and a great toilet, and then all of a sudden 7 months into the freaking marriage or buying this home, they take the toilet out. They rip that motherfucker out and they're like, you can no longer have this toilet. Oh, you want to sell your house? No, you can't sell your house. You have to remain in your house. You have to live in your house and figure it the fuck out.
I just got to say that this is a hell of a fucking analogy that she using to, the husband being the home and and the woman being the toilet. The man being the house and the woman being the toilet. That's wild work. You gotta give it to her for that.
Because that's your home now. But we're taking the toilet. So don't worry about it. This is ours now. I know.
Yo, this is extremely funny to me. I can't lie. Listen, she really couldn't have explained it no better. Cause like when a man he gets married. I mean, of course, with the option of having sex with his wife, but to also know that he has a person who also likes and enjoys having sex with him. Not nobody that's just gonna up and be like, "Oh no, you made me mad today, so I don't think I wanna like." Y'all wouldn't be tripping. I don't even know what be happening with y'all, but we gonna let her cook.
Oh, I know that you're like, well, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, Becky. Of course it doesn't. And that's how a man feels in a relationship after he's been with his wife, significant other, for said amount of time, and she just like, oh, my stomach hurts, oh, my head hurts, oh, I'm just too tired tonight, babe, let me do it another time. That man's literally dying inside, and I promise you, he prefers you over any other women, but you're literally putting an animal in a corner and starving it.
So she keep on using these analogies. So basically what she's saying is if you pin a tiger in a corner and he ain't ate, and you keep walking in there like, yo, eventually somebody's gonna get eaten. Eventually. I'm just saying. All right, what do you expect a man to do? Just to stay in a intimacy-less marriage? There's no intimacy, no fuck it, just no sex. A sexless marriage. Y'all just expect for these men just to stay with y'all, no sex. How the fuck do y'all? How? Explain it. I'm gonna let her rock.
And everybody comes at me and says, well, that's wrong. You're making it seem like we need to be sex slaves. No, I don't think that. But a minimum of 3 times a week or even 2 times a week, that man would be so fucking happy. So happy. And if you don't believe me, go on my page and read through some of my comments. And I want to start tagging people, but I also don't want to tag them because I don't want them to have problems if I do show up on her feed and she sees his comment. Because y'all are like, I don't even think men should get married anymore. And I made a whole video on that too, because women are vindictive little bitches. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Are we opening up Pound Town for the man, or are we just going to continue doing what we're doing? And when I say we, I'm not included in this. My man's very happy.
Yo, that is wild work. That is wild work. So, again, on her back, on her knees, her choice. And we're going to get to on her knees part soon time. Just rock with me. So let's check out this next video that we got. In this next video, this lady, I'ma just let y'all, because I didn't watch the whole video. I watched just enough for me to be like, oh, okay, this is definitely something to talk about.
I'm not having really.
Okay. We finna talk about it too. Y'all know how we do. We about to talk about this shit. My husband being selfish. We gotta prepare for this type of shit. This lady said her husband being selfish. Let's go with it. Let's see what she's talking about.
I'm not having relations with my husband until he agrees to this three-way. So
Immediately off bail, I just want y'all to notice something. The video says my husband is being selfish. But immediately she says, I am withholding from my husband. You cannot make these, dog. People put this shit on the internet and it's like, yo, I don't give a fuck that I'm selfish for telling you this selfish shit about myself. In the midst of calling my husband selfish. Dog, you cannot make this shit up. All right, now, let's just be honest. Most men would be like, all right, you want a threesome? All right, that's cool. All right, let's go pick a girl. What girl we gonna have a threesome with, right? That's what most men would say. Let's see what her husband said. Let's see where this went to.
there's this guy that I work with. He's
And immediately we found out why her husband said no. I gotta light up for Doggy. Immediately she told us why her husband said no. She said, there's this guy. I'm gonna let her continue. This shit is crazy. I am going to let her continue though. Let's go with it.
super attractive, super handsome, and he came up to me and he asked me if I would be interested in dating him. I told him that I'm married, and he came up with the idea that maybe we could have a three-way. So I went home and I proceeded to tell my husband about it and ask him if he wanted to have a three-way with him.
She can't be serious, right? This shit can't be serious. No fucking way possible. This shit is real. This shit cannot be real. Smoke gang. There's no way this shit can be real. Listen, if y'all think that some man's supposed to be okay with his wife inviting some random dude, God bless, be safe. Hit me when you get there. If y'all think this man is supposed to be okay with inviting some random dude into his bedroom just because his wife, under God, feel like he's attractive and she want to have relations with him, y'all got like fucked up. If that's how y'all think shit work, y'all really got like fucked up. God bless you, young lady, and God bless your husband. I just pray he don't divorce you. I pray y'all can work it out. Jesus Christ, this can't be real. This story we listening to cannot be real shit. What man would allow that? I don't even know a man who like really divorces. Like that's what's next. Like to hearing that. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, don't worry about it. I'll see you at the courthouse. Cause what else can he say behind this? Jesus Christ, I'm gonna let her rock out though.
This guy that I work with, he said no, and I don't really think that's fair.
Y'all cannot be serious. You can't make this shit up. You can't be serious. Of course he said no. Did you expect for him to say anything other than that? You married him under God, man, woman, children. Marriage under God. We are now one. No. Of course. Fuck to the no. Jesus Christ, lady.
expressed to me that he doesn't want to have relations with anybody else, and he doesn't want me to have relationships with anybody else.
So, that all in itself says that man is happy with his wife. You are my wife. I am your husband. You married me. I married you. We should be content having relations with each other. If it's some things that y'all should work on, maybe y'all should work on that. But, lady, you asking for divorce. You not asking for a threesome. I'm sorry to tell you. If ain't nobody else told you. Like, you asking for grounds for him to leave you. Literally. He gone. He like ready to leave now.
And I think that that is extremely selfish of him to not want to do that. So I have decided that until he says yes, I am not going to be romantic with him.
No fucking way. Listen, I done seen a lot of videos on TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, whatever the fuck, wherever. Listen, this shit cannot be real. Ain't no fucking way this is real. Lord have mercy. Lady, why would you even make this shit and put it on the internet? I don't give a fuck if it just for the fucking clicks and views. Why the fuck would you make this? This shit is fucked up.
I have decided to pack up most of my things and sleep in the other room and make that room my room until he agrees to do that. I don't think that I'm being dramatic, and I just think that he's being extremely selfish.
You know what? No, we just gonna go on to the next video. Whoa. That's fucking wild work. She fucking ridiculous. I don't give a fuck if this shit is real or fake. She should have never made no shit and put no dumb ass shit like this on the internet. You know how many dumb bitches gonna follow this and think that they supposed to really run with this type of dumb ass shit?
I feel like
and really fuck up their motherfucking marriages and shit? Cause you put this dumb ass shit on the internet? Y'all be acting like y'all don't be understanding how susceptible women are to bullshit. Are women truly ready for godly men? Good question. The video I just seen says no, but we gonna let them rock out and see what they got.
I feel like majority of women are not ready for an emotionally intelligent man.
Why you say that?
Women's ability to accept criticism, women's ability to be subject to hearing a man give you the same feedback that you're giving him. We have a lot of we are a very sensitive culture, period. But I think women especially are extremely sensitive. And I think that sensitivity is necessary in certain situations, but I also think in others it makes us so hyper emotional that we cannot receive honest feedback from our partners. It makes
I couldn't even let her finish. Listen. This lady deserved a smoking applause from the very beginning of the video. She is smart. She understands how men think. Just listen to her. We starting this shit all the way over. Pay attention.
I feel like majority of women are not ready for an emotionally intelligent man.
Why you say that?
Women's ability to accept criticism. Women's ability to be subject to hearing a man.
My God!
Give you the same feedback that you're giving him. We have a lot of we're a very sensitive culture, period. But I think women especially are extremely sensitive. And I think that sensitivity is necessary in certain situations, but I also think in others it makes us so hyper emotional that we cannot receive honest feedback from our partners. It makes them uncomfortable to tell us anything. And so then we're like, there's no room for honesty. So I think most men are in a relationship where they are constantly being criticized and not rarely dishing out the criticism. Like that's majority of relationships that I know. I feel like majority of the time it's women ready to criticize everything.
Now, just listening to her say that, right? Think about the relationships and think about the things that go on in relationships, and that's most of the things that you see. The majority of the things that you see are women criticizing their men about small things that the man might already be working on, or some small thing that doesn't even matter to the relationship. Just any little thing to nitpick at the man. Not even major things like that's gonna help progress y'all forward in life. Just little stuff. Just little bitty stuff. Y'all do it on purpose too, I believe, and don't even know. Like a lot of y'all probably think that men like that type of attention. They don't. It's like a turnoff. Like, why are you like this? It's really a turnoff. I promise you.
And I think men have given up. Honestly, a lot of men have just like given up and just become lackadaisical about giving that feedback because they don't want
they settling.
Yeah, they settling, and they just don't want the difficulty of having to deal with, you know what I'm saying, the tears and all the show you about to put on because you can't face yourself. And the reality is, if you can't look back at yourself and be like, you know what, all these things, my childhood experiences, my trauma, who I am now, all of that, if you can't be accountable to your character and you can't be accountable to who you are and your lack of emotional sensitivity, you should not be asking for a man to have that. Period.
Yeah.
So, on her knees, she would be praying and she would be aligned with God. And if she's aligned with God, then finding a good man, a godly man, a God-fearing man, a God-following man wouldn't be hard. But if she on her back more than she on her knees, then I'm sorry to say, but she probably got problems. And don't be mad at me. I'm just a guy that's giving y'all facts. On her back, on her knees, her choice. God bless. Great day. Smoke gang. We gone.